or multiple game packs, or multiple stuff packs. No, Alex, I wasn't sure if I said it right.
There it is. Yeah, there we go. As I was saying, when I hear this song, I want to stand up like Charlie, do that little gesture he do, and be in a room full of people, and just be like, too easy. And everybody just looking at me crazy, like, what's wrong with you? I'm going to let some Guilty Gear story play, look up some Apex stats, talk about it a little bit. That type of stream. I'm not going to really play Guilty Gear because I'm still learning the game, so it's kind of pointless for me to play it, you know, being this green. I mean, of course, I played the series plenty of times in the past, but right now I'm like, you know, fresh to it. So I just let the story play through. Hey, who doesn't like a free movie? Even though it's kind of midway through, but you know, no big deal. You ain't missing nothing.
この後の君を手伝う専門家も呼んでおいた。彼らは合衆国の警備体制を洗っている。きっとすでに答えよ。犬です。犬？起こさず放っておくべきかもしれません。来たか。誰です？まさか専門家とはこいつらのことか。顔なじみとは思うが、改めて紹介しよう。ザトウワン。そしてミリア・レイジ。局長お付け忘れています。第三連王。局長だと？終戦管理局を再建した。情報戦で彼らに勝る組織はない。ああ、
ザトウワンビース。
特技です。政府はかつてそう呼びました。世界最大の諜報機関だぞ。リサイクルしない手はない。彼を知っているのか？今の君と同じ顔をしていたがね。勘違いするなよ。たとえ貴様がブッダに生まれ変わろうと過去の罪を帳消しにはできん。ただこの国には死人を裁く法がない。それだけの話だ。第二連王のお言葉として肝に銘じます。いいだろう。さっき犬がうんぬんと言っていたのは何だ。では早速。
That man blind using the damn keyboard. What the? How the hell is that even possible, man? You know this is a pretend land. Oh, this crusty dude.
我々が受けた依頼は G4 の警備体制やホワイトハウスの構造上に穴がないかの確認です。結論から申し上げれば完璧。我々が介入する余地はありません。ただしそれは見えている部分に限ります。
合衆国から提供されたホワイトハウスの見取り図ですが、ブラックボックスが見つかりました。ブラックボックス？
おそらく大統領も知らない内容です。ファイルの作成者に世界中の軍産複合体が名を連ねていますから。つまりあのホワイトハウスの建造には過去のイルリアも関わっている。
内容は非線形のメイトリックス型三段証人。
See Apex patch notes. Look this up.
中身はわからない。
開けられないのか。
Patch notes should be released by now, since it is less than a day before it's released. New Castle, Mr. New Apex himself. Man looks like a beast. The whole complete package. Mr. Jackson, invincible. So he can drag his enemies as he's picking them up, which is super awesome. It makes Lifeline look like a joke. Mobile tactical shield. Okay. Create an energy shield. Those things are highly destructible on Titanfall, so I don't expect it to be too fantastic on Apex. But it is, I expect it to be useful, if you know what I mean. As long as the startup time isn't too slow. You can pretty much run in a building, shoot the shield at your enemy, shoot through it, gun one person down. So, I mean, his tactical practically guarantees you're going to win at least 1 or 2 firefights per game, if you time it right. I'm not excited about Stormpoint being on this next season, because it looks like Stormpoint is going to be revised and destroyed, as every single Apex map is usually destroyed. Map rotation. To Stormpoint, Olympus, and World's Edge, we're removing a 2-hour rotation block. We felt it could be too long considering the span of a whole playtime. Considering the span of the playtime for the session for some people. That's kind of dumb. Because Kings Canyon, there was times in last season where I wanted to, or the season before that when they had Stormpoint and Olympus on the rotation, I wanted to just get the hell up off of Stormpoint and Olympus. And the problem with those maps is my camera even on? Sort of my head's been sitting in the same spot for the longest. Let me see something with cam. Deactivate. Activate. There it is. Yeah. Anyway, I swear one of the issues with last season, or the season before that, was that Stormpoint and Olympus were being played too much. Those are pretty big maps, and they're not really fun to play in. It's like the way you have to play those maps, you have to... What's the best way for me to put it? You think you're not going to get third party because those maps are so big, but that's not even the case. Those maps are so big, they make people more sweaty. So I pretty much had fun with Kings Canyon being a regular map. He said, "Fuck this. I don't care." Anyway, Stormpoint and Olympus, like, they're pretty bad maps, man. Let's just be honest about it, because they're so fucking big. The situations you get in to hot drop, it's like, I don't know how to describe Stormpoint or Olympus. I know Olympus is much better than fucking Stormpoint. Stormpoint, you get to the point where certain areas are instant death traps, like there's no way out of it. Because it's like where you're, what are those things called? Prowler things? Those dog, chicken things, or whatever you want to call them. You get in the cage with those things, and if one team comes from another side, you better guarantee another. You better bet that another team's coming on the other side behind you, and you're gonna get squashed in the middle every single time. Map has too many traps, and even though it's big, it's deceptively big, because the way you traverse the maps, you can just simply use a vehicle. You can just jump thing. It's like the maps are big enough to where you can get away, but you can't get away, if you know what I mean. Like, people can still ape your ass and chase you into the endless abyss in those maps and catch up to you. Well, in Stormpoint, there's really no escape. Olympus, you can escape, because it's like the way they set the maps up is that it's better to pursue your opponents in the way how the maps are shaped, as far as Stormpoint goes, rather than to run away from your enemy. So if you got Valkyrie and there's in the mountain next to you, you pretty much are screwed because they're gonna catch up to your ass. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I tried to run away with Valkyrie in Storm Point, and I turned around and my enemies were right behind me. And it's like, how the fuck? And then you realize there's a jump booster thing there, there's a jump booster thing there, there's a vehicle over there. Even with a lack of jump towers, they still catch up to your ass. It almost makes you think they're cheating. Fortified legends no longer receive reduced headshot damage. Gibraltar, and Caustic, I suppose, I guess. I don't know. So, I guess that's fair for Gibraltar because he already has the shield, so. Let's see, craft and rotation, flatline, and longbow coming to floor loot. Yeah. I kind of liked having a flat line whenever I wanted it, and I also kind of like not getting blasted by the flat line. So it's kind of a sucky situation for me, but I'm not mad. Let's see. Longbow is going to be a headache to deal with. I started using a longbow again, and it was just, it's I'm going to put it this way. When you get blasted with the longbow, and somebody's a good shot and they know how to pace them shots, there's no sniper that can beat the longbow in mid-range because the longbow isn't a sniper, it's the DMR. Let me see. Even though the longbow is considered a sniper, it's actually a DMR, which are made for mid to long mid-range, so a little past regular mid. Rampage and 301 going into the crafter. 301s, we're going to see everybody crafting a 301. So crafters are going to be flooded because everybody wants a 301. It doesn't matter what skill level. It doesn't matter what you think. No matter how people have been reluctant to use the crafters, they're going to use it for the 301. There's no other way around that. They're definitely going to use it for the 301. You're going to be thinking like, man, nobody wants to use that crafter, man. Oh, they're going to use that crafter. They want that R301. That's literally the one gun that everybody uses. Pros, shitty players, your mama, everybody. Hold on, let me get this one right. Listen to these polite Japanese people talk. So polite. Except for Saul. He ain't polite at all. He's just an asshole. Somehow a good guy, even though his name is Bad Guy. He's the goodest bad guy there is, because he's a good guy deep down inside. He just wants to do the right thing, but doesn't want people to try him. But doesn't mind being a bad guy to be the good guy. True good guy, even though he's a bad guy. Local man or woman kills victim by shoving biscuits down their throat. Okay, thanks news. Let's see. Let's go with this. But yeah, so 301 Rampage going into the crafter. The Rampage is interesting because the Rampage is by far it's the SMG of mid-range, or it's the flat line of mid-range. That's basically what the Rampage really is. It's like the most, it's the strongest mid-range LMG, but it's also the most balanced mid-range weapon, period. Rampage is more balanced than the 30-30. Rampage is more balanced than the flatline. I'm at not the flatline, the fucking what you call it? The 30-30, the wingman. Let me see. Gold weapons. Eva 8. Bocek. Flatline. P2020. Spitfire. Okay. Flatline would be a worthy gold weapon if it had the anvil receiver on it. But other than that, it's just a strong flatline. It's just a flatline with a clip. Which flatline's a strong ass weapon, but it's not a special weapon until you give it the anvil receiver. That's what makes it special. Eva 8, Eva 8 is too much of an all-in type of weapon. You gotta put your heart and soul in the Eva 8, because if you don't, if you even falter one bit when you use that stupid gun, you're gonna get killed. And they say, and Bangalore says it's a long range shotgun. It's not a long range shotgun at all. It actually has the worst range out of all the shotguns. For its damage and its distance spread, Eva 8 has the worst range. P2020 is a gold weapon. That's a good one. It's actually not bad. So long as you can tap and shoot and aim, you're pretty much straight. You're gonna down people quickly with P2020 gold with hammer point on it. Spitfire is also gonna be a good gold weapon because it's gonna be really strong. You can't go wrong with the Spitfire. Helmets buffs. Blue helmet blue helmet reduced from 40% to 50%. The damage reduction is actually increased, so you get an additional 10% of increased damage reduction. Purple helmet is from 50 to 65, which is also good. It's gonna be a little bit of a headache when you're fighting against people who can pop that shot off really quickly, but I guess it's good because it kind of narrows the gap between people who are extremely good and people who are just kind of good. Rather than just getting blasted instantly, you know, you get a little more health to play with. Kraber headshot damage multiplier from 3.0 to 2.0, but this is still a Kraber no matter what, so it's still going to kill you instantly. Kraber's damage was reduced from 145 per body shot to 140, which, I mean, I guess that doesn't make any real difference in the long run. Interesting, fellas. I plan on mastering that vampire dude. I can never get his name right, even though it's so simple. But I plan on mastering him one day. Probably him, biking, and I want all samurai type characters I'm gonna play with in this game mostly. I'm talking about Guilty Gear now. Him, biking, and I'll come up with a third character soon. I had somebody in mind who I was thinking about, but I can't remember at the moment. Rampage reload time increased from 2.6 to 3.1, and slightly increased handling times. So Rampage definitely took a nerf there. It's already kind of a slow gun and kind of clunky, but I guess that's fair because some people have gotten incredibly good with the Rampage to the point to where they'll shut you down from mid-range. So I guess that's fair for the high level. I guess that's fair to narrow the gap between high level players and the lower level players. I can see that's what they're trying to do. L-Star multiply damage from 1.75 to 1.5. That's basically 2 damage at best. 2 damage at best difference. So that's not too bad. That's a decent nerf. Damage reduced. Damage reduced from distance. That's good too. L-Star shouldn't be used as a sniper rifle. It's too cheap for that. Cool off time's been increased. So I can see all the LMGs. Every LMG has had a nerf. Overheat cool off time. I just said that. Slight increased handling time. So L-Star is going to be a little slower, a little weaker, and it's going to be less useful from a long range, which is good because higher level players abuse the hell out of L-Star too. The Devo's going from 16 to 15 damage, which that's good because Devo's been used as almost like a R99 up close. Headshot damage also takes the same reduction as the L-Star. Distance also takes the same reduction as the L-Star, but with me, my whole idea on the Devo is that it sucks from long range anyway. So, I mean, I haven't yet to master the gun. So to me, it sucks from a long range anyway. Reload time's been increased drastically. Draw time has been increased. Let's see, holster time. It says increase, but it looks like a decrease. Draw time's been decreased from 0.8 to 0.7, and holster time has been decreased from 75 to 65, so you can pick the gun up and move it and all that stuff faster. So its handling time's actually been reduced. Improve recoil on the Havoc at the start of the pattern. That's good because that's what makes the Havoc useless. It's ultimately what makes the Havoc totally useless for late game. Dual shell has been removed from the floor. Craft and bundles wasn't used, so it's useless. Mozambique and Peacekeeper damage, limb damage has been increased from 0.8 to 1.0. That's good for Maggie. That's really good for Maggie actually. And that's good for people who are unfortunate enough to have a Mozambique instead of having a full-size weapon. Spitfire back in the floor and Mastiff back in the crate. I like that change. I said they should have put the Mastiff back in the crate a long time ago because the Mastiff is too fucking overpowered. Getting blasted for one shot and blasted for another shot and you done instantly is stupid. It's always been a stupid idea, especially in a game where you got to search and scour for a purple shield, and as soon as you get a purple shield, you get your ass ripped. Let's see, Spitfire.
あなたには感情がある。作り物のね。フレデリックが好きなことも。それって自覚できる？あなたはなぜ天使の輪を発さないの？人間になる前のものでしょう。私の自我が独立し始めてる。
Anyway,
そうかもしれない。
Purple Damage Magazine, well, Purple Magazine capacity and Gold Magazine capacity have been reduced from 55 on the Spitfire to 50, I guess, and crouch hit fire spread has been increased on Spitfire. Remove barrel attachment slot. I mean, the Spitfire is taking some significant nerfs here. Reduce headshot multiplier from 75 to 0.5. Distance also the same nerf as the Devotion. Reload time has been increased slightly. Draw time has been increased. Well, reduced. Same reductions. So I could say the Spitfires basically took some pretty good nerfs. Mastiff tightened the pattern. Ammo capacity reduced from 6 shots to 4 shots. Ammo stockpile is only 28 as it is a gold weapon now, or a heirloom weapon. Damage per pellet has been increased from 11 to 14. Pellet size increased. So the Mastiff is going to be a very easy to hit weapon when people are within when they're within the middle of your reticle. It'd be a lot easier to hit them. So it's turned more into a, I mean, the pellet size increased. I wouldn't even say that it's turned more into more of a precision shotgun per se. It's just gotten ridiculously stronger because damage is increased by 3 points per damage. And pellet size, I mean, you guaranteed that when you hit them, all the pellets are going to hit them.
G4 を無事に終わらせろ。その後でお前をボコボコにして俺は帰る。フレデリック。
僕は今まで自分で決めてきたことがない。環境に流され、辻褄を合わせるように生きてきた。呼び名にしてもそうだ。どこにも僕はいなかった。今にして思えば、科学者としての道を選んだことすら、僕は自分が世界に存在する責任をずっと誰かに預けてきたんだ。でも今は違う。
Alright, let's see. Cells and syringes. Cells and syringes, spawn rates have been lowered about 18, so be far less healables. I'm not sure what to think about that, but whatever. It's like sometimes you can't even find shield cells, but okay. Shieldless spin up time has been decreased by 1.75 to 1.25. Massive rampart buff. Amp cover deploy time, well, deploy health has been increased from 45 to 120. So the best rampart player, he's mentioned that. He said that's what he's been begging for, was get it increased, get the health increased, because it's only one wingman bullet and you lose your shield before you even get a chance. So I guess that's cool. And cover time has been reduced for almost 1 full second. So Rampart actually, Rampart got some pretty serious buffs. So wrecking people at Rampart is going to be a lot easier. Valkyrie can no longer freely spin while launching. I don't know what that was really. I don't know what to think about that anyway. We're going out of bounds. The following will be disabled. All passives, including What's that? Healing items. Don't care about all that. They made a few changes to World's Edge. Loot has been tweaked. Chances of finding high tier loot has been notably reduced. Climatizer and lava siphon will still remain as high tier loot POIs. Thermite damage has been reduced. No, not damage. Thermite price has been reduced in arenas. That's good if you use Maggie or Rampart in arenas, especially Maggie, because as they burn, you see where they're at. Charge rifle price has been reduced by 50 points per level. Charge rifle price has been reduced by 50 points per level. So longbow has been reduced for 100 points for the first level, 50 for the second level, 50 for the third, and 50 for the fourth. Sentinel has been reduced 50 points. Bojack's been reduced 50 points. Triple take is 100 points initially. 600 points is ridiculous for a triple take because it's not really that excellent of a gun, and you have to get a feel for getting the headshots of that gun when it comes to a distance. That gun's easier to hit a headshot with from a close range or mid range rather than a long range anyway. Triple take is just not a really great gun from a distance. So the reduction makes sense. Devotion has been increased from 150, which is insane. I didn't know devotion was that cheap, to 200. L-Star has been reduced. See, Havoc. The Havoc's base price has been increased, which makes sense because Havoc is insanely strong. Hemlock has been decreased, which kind of a strange choice because the Hemlock is insanely strong too. And Prowler has been decreased, which makes sense because the Prowler max size is mediocre. So players no longer unintentionally get aim assist on targets outside of Bangalore Smoke. Bangalore Smoke now. So if you're inside Bangalore Smoke, you essentially lose your aim assist. Fixed bug where Valk can no longer use jump towers after if she's previously been shot down during her ultimate. That sounds like it sucks. The Volt animations. Blah blah blah. Fixed for weapons attachments dropped during charge tower interaction, leading to animation glitch. Bunch of nonsense. Okay. Fixed for Crypto's heirloom appearing to be stuck in the middle of his body when the drone is deployed. Fixed bug when Crypto's uses legendary skin while being revived by Mirage when he turns invisible except for his sunglasses, which remain visible during when he's being revived. Fuse fixed bug where Fuse Tactical caused the water audio to get overwhelmingly loud. That sounds like that sucked. Fixed bug where Motherload range can be used. Wait, fixed bug where players can extend Motherload's range if used on flyers, Crypto's drone, or loot drones, and Loba's bracelet. You got to be a real loser to figure out all this stuff, by the way. If you got the time of day to be sitting here figuring this stuff out, you got to be a real loser. Fix for Horizon's ultimate disappear if player opens the door next to it. Damn, I wish I knew about that. Fix bug for Mirage where shield regeneration from Watson's ultimate will reveal his actual location when he is invisible reviving. Thank God, that's cheap. Fix the bug when Mirage's decoys will sprint faster when the player is armed, rather than basically, they fixed the bug where his decoys move faster than when he's moving with an action. Fixed issue where Pathfinder, where grappling is grounded, loot rollers to get flung with high velocity. I don't know what that means. Custom match systems. Custom match systems. Custom matches will be replacing previous. Now, we don't even have that stuff. They don't let custom matches be accessible to the regular people anyway. You gotta be a god in order to get access to that stuff. You have to be beautiful. A god. Apex god. And it looks like ranked mode is going to be getting some changes too. So the kill cap has been removed. That's cool. If you can get kills, base value of each kill is worth increasingly less, down to a minimum. So you can basically bank up as many kills as you want, but they're worth less. So there's going to be new tiers. There's going to be new tiers, and you can also tier demote now. Of course, they brought back the kill modifier, so will they continue to kill modifier? So they're introducing the rookie tier. The bronze tier will act as the silver tier. They basically creating an extra tier level so that it's a little harder to reach Predator and Master, which too many people have already done. And they also tweaked third-party kill stealing. So that's about it as far as all the updates go. So I'm pretty much looking forward to the changes with Rampart, but that's about it as far as the season goes. Really, that's literally the only thing I'm looking forward to, because it's going to be like when Mirage got all his buffs. Mirage was B tier for a little bit. He's actually considered to be one of the higher tier characters at that point when he got all his buffs. So we'll see. We'll see if Rampart jumps from jumps up a plus or whatever. I think honestly it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to take people out, like way easier. Because as you're shooting them, you can just throw out the barrier, run to the left, run to the right, and let them decide which one they want to shoot. And 9 times out of 10. They aren't going to be able. 9 times out of 10, the barrier is going to catch their attention, and while the barrier catches their attention, you're going to be shooting them. That's how I usually scoop up quick kills. I shoot them, throw out the barrier, run to the right, on the right side of the barrier, start shooting them again, hit them with some bullets. They start shooting me back after they focused on the barrier, and then they look back at me. Then I'm already on the other side of the barrier, start gunning them down, take them down. Because they got to make a decision. You want to shoot that or you want to shoot me? If you shoot me and miss, then you still got to worry about that. But if you shoot that, then you don't have to worry about me having that. But you have to worry about me being in front of you.
その男は誰だ？どこに連れて行く？ああ、悪いけど、ホワイトハウスの全守衛の数とその配置、教えてくれる？なんだと？わかりました。それ、いいジャケットだね。
始まりの書。その名の通り、すべてはこの本から始まりました。あらゆる不可能を可能とする本。人類に魔法をもたらし、未来を築いた。そして同時に、滅びの危機も。しかし、本に意志はありません。求められるままに与え、応じる上で戒めるだけ。ただ、いずれも人の手に余る力だった。僕は現所有者の権限のもとにこの本を破棄します。
本の危険性は我々にも理解できる。だが極論に至らずとも隠すなり守るなり他に道があるのではないか。
探し当てる者と欲しがる者がいない世界であれば。
本は可能性も秘めている。より良き未来を築く力がある。その価値を捨ててしまうというのか。
価値。我々に足りない価値とは何でしょうか。例えばこの10ドルの価値は
ささやかな贅沢ができる。花紙程度と感じる富豪もいるがな。
そして一方でバルエピアという国では3ヶ月家族を餓死させない価値。物の価値は見方や立場で変わる。未知の可能性を求める前にやるべきことがあるはずだ。
ロマンチストだな。それが君なりの食材なのか？
いえ、課題です。僕の研究者としての最後の課題。これより僕は世界平和を実験します。
This man still on the computer? What is he playing? Apex? Get your ass up and go do something, man. I guess he looked like the average Apex player, except he got muscles. Oh man, some blind white kid with blonde hair.
こんなことは言いたくないが、お前たちでもいると心強いな。レオ様、私がなぜこの職場に戻ったかお分かりですか？いいえ。
You'd be walking behind the desk. You'd be walking behind the desk looking at the back of his head, and you'd be thinking it's a girl until you start seeing the shoulder muscles. You'd be thinking it's a girl until you start seeing the shoulder muscles sticking out. He's like, what the?
それは私同様、死人です。罪人ですらない。皆、人でありたいと願ったからです。気兼ねなくこき使えってことか？ところで、お宝はどうされます？どうもしない。何が見つかっても今日話すことじゃないだろう。
では、現場の警備とソロに預けるしかありませんね。
どうした？
いえ。
何が起きてる？
ブラックボックスが開いています。
何？
ハッキングです。何者かがデータを盗みました。
何でもいい、すぐにやめさせろ。
いえ、すでに終わっています。この時間に公開されるように仕組んだようです。つまり犯人はわざとこれを我々に見せている。
佐藤、これは何かの冗談か？
What is this, Kane and Lynch? Got a bunch of bunny rabbit bunny rabbit head dudes with suits shooting up a bank.
おい、ホワイトハウスと連絡が取れない。2班から確認してくれ。今、この場が緊張していることはわかるな。君の言葉は刺激を伴う。詳しく聞きたいな。
それでは。
ん？アスカ。アスカ君は面白いな。誰だ？ハッピーケイゴ。この声。
何者だ？
釣れないな。忘れちゃったのかい？ま、こんなありさまじゃ無理もないか。君ともゆっくり話したいけど、それはまた後で。おい、何してんだ。目を見て話せば短く終わる。今日はもう無線禁止。
ダメだ、繋がらない。一人でシステムを落としたというのか。それにしてもどういうことだ。ハッピーケイオスを知って、いや僕の名前まで。
世界平和か。確かにありがたい説法も100万人殺せる兵器も世界を一つにはできなかった。おい、警備は一体何をしている？誰が彼の入室を許可した？
Hey man, where's the guards at? Who let this dude in here, man? What?
来る場所を間違えたのなら出口は後ろだ。
Hey bro, the exit is behind you.
お下がりください。
Hey man, you trained your whole entire life to learn how to block bullets with your hand, and you die in that one moment that you want to show everybody. Ain't that some shit? He's like, man, I'm 53 years old, and I've been training my whole life to block bullets with my hand. And he just died instantly.
何を？それは拳銃という武器。引き金を引くと弾が出て人に当たると死ぬ。あの目つきが悪いお兄さんを撃ってみよう。そんなことできるわけないだろ。大丈夫、絶対できるから、僕を信じて。無理だ。今から3つ数える。その間に撃たなければここにいる全員を射殺する。やめてくれ。1、できない、無理だ。2、やだ、そんな。3、すごいじゃないか。君は今この状況で一番正しい選択が判断できた。調子が戻ってきたかな？じゃあ次はみんなでアスカ君の手伝いをしよう。 これを5分でできる世界平和。
Interesting. It's definitely a Joker move. What the? Hold on. How foolish of me, man. This is Guilty Gear. Everything's supposed to be red. Here we go.
今度は何だ。
未登録の決戦兵器が起動しています。
決戦兵器だと。
はい。地下5階からの反応、戦略中です。
ありえない。全プロトコルが同時に承認されている。
外部から干渉の模様。
まさかこれもハッカーの仕業？標的は合衆国です。主導力をカットして。
兵器再起動共にできません。コントロールが奪われています。
なんだこれは。なんとかしろ。世界大戦になるぞ。
補助動力を待機。手動の方が早い。
何をするつもりだ。
物理的に解決します。
何が起きている。
アルバトロスが発射されました。大統領の承認は受けてません。
ハッキング
？30分前に発射コードを書き換えたばかりだぞ。
補助動力起動。制御が戻りました。
どうなった。
間に合ったのはこの城の一つだけ。他のイルリア所有兵器は全弾発射されました。
大変です。合衆国の兵器がイリリアをターゲットにしています。
大義や専用法力決戦兵器アルバトロス。君たちのだ。全部発射された。バカな。不可能だ。何をしているのか分かっているのか。もちろん。これはそのボタンを押せばミサイルは自爆する。押すかどうかは自由。でも何もしなければ5分後に世界は石器時代からやり直しだ。本物か。おめでとう。君たちは兵器のない世界に貢献した。これは一体何の真似だ。わからない。我々から選択を奪うこと。
Like, dude, it is not that serious.
お前の力を見せつけ
He was just gonna blow up another country, man. It's not that serious.
そう。僕の狙いは君たちの腕時計や指輪じゃない。じゃあ何が欲しいか。
魔導士だ。一流なんて言葉では足りない。まさか。
アルバトロス全弾自爆。
一体何が起きている。 G は外れだ。ホワイトハウスの大統領を保護しろ。すぐにだ。言ってくれるか。僕の要求はただ一つ。本だ。本？そう。ハスカ君が持ってるやつ。ああ、だけど彼はこの僕でも入れない扉の向こうにいる。それを開けられるのは私だけだ。素直に従うと思うのか。挨拶をやり直す。分かった。 わかった。やめてくれ。ギアメーカーのところへ案内する。大統領。
Hey, man, do you want me to reintroduce myself? You want me to start all over again? Because I will.
バーノ、伏せろ。
さすが自営業、いい仕事する。いいよ、やっと面白くなった。
助かった。礼を言う。外に出てからだ。出口は他の代表を置いていけん。後のことは考えるな。お前が捕まったら何もかも終わりだ。しかし大丈夫か？問題ない。やはり回復が遅い。やった！敵が増えれば分が悪い。どこか安全な場所はねえか？安全？ここだ。ホワイトハウスだ。本来はな。
You sound so goofy.
もうどこでもいい。行くぞ。
Why y'all standing in one hallway the whole time?
本部長、やはりホワイトハウスと連絡が取れません。
エコーチームに確認させろ。通信を続けるんだ。増援も遅れ。
I know what the solution may be. Let's send in more people. No, that's failed. Yo, what's up? I know that's failed before, but let's send in more people.
発射された砲撃兵器は全て着弾前に自爆したとのことです。この件に関する各国政府からの声明はありません。軍は事故あるいは事件の観点から調査を進めているとのことですが、開催中の G4 に対する何らかの抗議活動とも懸念されており、ホワイトハウス周辺の警備は。
おい、ここの制服はその辺で買えるのか？それに他の警備はどこへ行った？目の前で見たが未だに信じられん。ケイオスには人の姿と心を自由に操る力がある。警備スタッフが洗脳されているんだ。やはり皆置いてはいけん。この状況を外に伝えて援軍を呼ぶ。その後でなければ脱出はせんぞ。それが可能ならとっくに救援が来てる。俺もカイと連絡を取ろうとしたが繋がらない。おそらく通信は妨害されてる。法力を使わないホットラインならどうだ？禁じられた機械を使い続けてる国がある。ゼップか。連絡手段は？この建物は年代物だからな。航空指揮所だ。頑固な野郎だ。出馬の時はそれが売りだった。
どうした？危なかった。ガードボットだ。逃げる者は何でも攻撃してくるからな。
新栄光、目的地に到着。
ホワイトハウスの様子はどうだ？
監視映像と同じです。警護兵たちは
That man got that beard on deck.
まるで騒ぎを知らされていないかのようです。
十分警戒し、接触しろ。
了解。今から接触します。大統領を追わなくていいのか？
あれ？君喋れるの？
質問したのは私だ。
よかった。会話もできる。
他人の家で随分くつろいでいるが、全て計画通りというわけか。
いや、完璧な計画は行き当たりばったりに劣る。僕はそういうやつだよ。
だろうな。普通に考えればこんなことうまくいくはずがない。
普通。あのさ、そこに倒れてる中華連邦のナイトはほっとくと死ぬ。テロリストがシークレットサービスのスーツを着てて破壊兵器が全部発射された騒ぎなのに未だに助けが来ない。こういうことが君にとって普通の出来事なの？うん。いい加減気づきなよ。ここはとっくに異常なんだ。
なんだそのマスクは。非常時命令が出てるはずだ。なぜ通知？
Why would you even do that? Who would do that? Like, why would you do that? That was like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Hey man, you know you were supposed to be like, pray. You know you gotta get shot in your head, right? What the hell? Like, bruh, will you shut up and take cover? What? I'd fire his ass if I was the president. I'd be like, no, get your ass out of here. That was stupid. I wasted thousands of dollars training you for you to walk out in the open and start talking to the enemy? Listen, man, I got a problem with you doing that. Stop doing that. Yeah, thank you. Finally, somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. You're like, you dumbass fools. You're supposed to grab the missiles and throw it back in the air. Who trained you? Whoever taught you to sit there and cower, you had better unlearn it. So whoever had taught you to learn that, you had better unlearn it quick. They have me sitting here looking, man. Hold up. Let me see something. It's not there. But yeah, they're gonna have me looking at them all Antonio Tarverly. I'll be looking just like this at him. Like, fool, what the hell were you doing? You didn't want to. You didn't think about throwing a missile back in the air with your bare hands? Who hired you? Get this fool out of here. Let's see. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm considering it would be nice if I didn't have to babysit it, if I could just let the whole thing play through. But I'm going to go ahead and save it and then play some more of the story when I get off. have the story just play all the way through. But yeah, save and quit. But as I was saying before, I just got this game, so I'm pretty green at it. So I'm not going to go all hard in on online matches and all that stuff yet until I get a little more standing, a little more bearings. I might make him my third character. So far I'm going to main Nagoriyuki, Viking, and then I'm thinking about adding Leo in there, since he looks like that jerk dude who's the boss. It's between him and Boobies. Then again, Boobies' hitbox is absolutely ridiculous, so that's one reason why I'm not considering him. Well, I'm thinking against him. His hitbox sucks. I don't know. I'm considering Zato. I'm considering Zato too. But it's gonna be a lot of shit to learn just to use him. Soul. My problem with Soul is that his moves mesh together, so I accidentally use the wrong moves all the time with him, and I want to button smash my way to a loss. Key, he's kind of boring. I used to use him a lot, but he's kind of boring. Chip is insanely fast, but he's the lowest tier character in the game, and you don't want to set yourself up with such a low tier character. And he looked way too fruity to be playing with. I'm sorry. I could never bring myself to using this dude just because he looks so goddamn fruity. Goddamn sandals wearing, freaking bonnet head, fans, dress having. Man, hell no. Nope, I'm good. That man way too fruity looking. Anyway, my focus is going to be samurai characters and badasses. So my focus is going to be. But before I go, I might as well bring up a combo challenge. See what's the craziest combo challenge. Take a quick peek at it. Let me see. And enjoy the beautiful graphics. Graphics of crisp freshness. Looking at these visuals is like drinking King Corner carry. Why is my controls on PC mode? I can't see what to show me. That's interesting. What makes his character interesting to me is the fact that he has a puppet, and it's a pretty big puppet too. So I'm not sure I'm not sure what his range is, but well, I'm not sure what his tier is, but I'm gonna probably end up labbing him out. I've been already practicing with the vampire dude, vampire samurai, Nagori Yuki, and Biken. So those two I've already been kind of putting some work in with, because he has insane damage, but he's all about balancing between whether you want to use your blood mode or not, and he's a whiff punish character. So he's those single hits that counter. Your enemies make a dumb mistake, you punish their ass. That's what type of character he is. Use that bloodlust mode, and you get your super move, and then you wipe out the whole health bar one hit. And then she's all about that. She's like Wolverine with that pressure. You pull them out with the grapple hook. You go over their heads. You can combo their ass out of the air, combo them off the ground. Basically keep that pressure on them. They really can't go nowhere. She's not necessarily fast, but the slashes can catch your ass. And him, I haven't really had a chance to really look too deep into him, but he looked like a jerk, so maybe I might want to use him. He got better colors. Yeah, he looked like a jerk, so I kind of want to play with him just because of that. And maybe him because it's puppets. If he's a really high tier character, then he'll be worth learning. But other than that, the rest of the characters, they just are in the win. When I learned that he don't say the boobies thing anymore, I'm like, nah, he ain't worth playing with. Shit, I'm about to go ahead and put an axe to the stream, chop it down, end it, wrap it up, whatever you want to say, you know. However you want to put it, I don't really give a damn. I'm about to end this damn stream. Call it a day. Who's under an average? Me. Me, actually. Anyways, let's go to... Gotta end this the right way. Alright, there we go. But anyway, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start having streams where basically I have game BGMs playing, and I'm going to look into it, see if there's possibly a program or something that will tell you what it is, or I might have a guess what that is, and then do like giveaways. If you can guess, just get like something super random and say if you can get 5 guesses, then you get a giveaway off of that. So there's certain things that I'm considering applying to the stream, you know, just different stuff. Let me think. Oh, I think I'm done. Alright, I'm out.